Man used all his strength to thrust the spear towards the Scorpion Emperor. Just as the tip of the spear was about to hit its target, John rolled and blocked the blow with his body. He quickly circled behind the Scorpion Emperor, using all his strength to thrust the spear violently into his opponent's body. At that moment, Jack collapsed instantly, knowing full well that his plan to rule the world had completely failed. Meanwhile, John, who had completed the assassination, inherited the Demon Lord's throne. He ordered, "Scorpion Emperor, return to the underworld." Though the Scorpion Emperor was unwilling, he could only turn to ashes, vanishing without a trace. At the same time, the demon army outside began to disband. Everyone thought the crisis was over, but unexpectedly, the next moment, rolling black smoke emerged from the valley, forming into a grotesque giant face. The earth shook violently, and the pyramid collapsed with a deafening roar. The ground suddenly cracked open, a 2-meter-wide chasm, and countless undead reached out from the bottom of the crack, grasping tightly onto them. Just as they were about to be buried, John urgently urged his wife to escape. In a moment of life and death, his wife, disregarding the danger, dodged the falling boulders and desperately grabbed John's hand, pulling him up. Jack also shouted to his wife, but the woman hesitated, fearing she would be dragged down, and turned to escape alone. Jack looked at his heartless wife in despair, completely giving up on struggling, letting go of his hands, falling into the chasm, and was instantly devoured by countless evil spirits. However, that wife who abandoned her husband slipped in panic from the narrow bridge and was consumed by a swarm of scorpions. In the end, John and his wife climbed out of the pyramid with all their strength, but by then the pyramid had already started to wildly devour everything around it. In a critical moment, their companions arrived in hot air balloons to rescue them. The two desperately climbed aboard, just before the pyramid collapsed with a thunderous roar, and they successfully escaped. Before leaving, the companions casually took the huge diamond from the top of the tower, and the group flew away in the hot air balloon.